Hey guys, good morning. It's Tony. Before I start the video, I do want to say please like, subscribe, and comment. If you want to join the Patreon, you could join at patreon.com/, but I'm not a trader, to basically just, get the indicators and learn how I trade and all that good stuff. Um, whoa. So yesterday, I made a video on the SPX, right? Essentially saying how, as of right now, we could come back to 536 and push up, or we basically just from here just keep pushing to the upside, right? Either way, I'm not gonna make this a super long video, just because I am still pretty bullish on SPX towards 552. Whether you actually come down to this 536 and push up, or from here you recover and just push up from here, right? Because you're already on a you're about to close a bull trigger, perfect entry on the 30-minute, right? You're actually already closed it on the 30-minute, right? So I would definitely consider longing here and then having this just, essentially push back to like 552, right? I do think that as of right now, there's a really good chance that you actually break highs, right? So I'm looking for possibly another push back to 543. Once you get to this resistance, we either come crashing back down again, or you push up and we continue the push to 552. Anyway, I'm still pretty bullish towards the upside, right? Either way. You are closing a bear trigger, maybe within the next 9 hours, but again, you don't actually get confirmation until that close, right? So I wouldn't necessarily say I'm bearish up until we actually get that close in about 9 hours, and usually by 1 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, right? So again, SPY, same thing. Closing that SPY and SPX, same thing. The only thing that is concerning to me right now is the dollar, right? And the DXY, right? The dollar is actually looking to push again towards the upside. And what happens every single time you close a bullish week, right? It's pretty nuts considering that, bullish week, push up 3.5 points. Again, we'll do from the bull candle here. You push up 3.7. I'd argue that the next push is like a 3.9, right? Like 3.9 from this here. So let's go with 3.9 in about 35 days. 3.9. Yeah, that makes sense. So as of right now on this weekly, I would expect the dollar to keep pushing towards like a 108.2, right, on the DXY, which is actually really, really concerning, because I don't think the dollar has ever been incorrect. When the dollar closes a bull trigger, I don't think it's ever not run at least a couple of weeks, right? So if you go back, there's been cases of this just completely just mooning to the upside. And again, every single time it's closed bullish, right? Oh, there you go. Oh, thank you for joining, bro. New Patreon member. Again, look at that. So bull trigger, right? Came a little bit low, but again, came back. But again, bull trigger, push. Bull trigger on the weekly, push super hard. Bull trigger on the weekly, push hard. Bull trigger, push hard. I can't expect anything less from the dollar at this point. So this is one of those things where I'm 99% sure we're going to close a bull trigger on the weekly. And as of right now, target for the dollar is 108, which actually would mean Bitcoin. I would not be surprised if Bitcoin completely dies to 60K again, and that this is actually the top. We're running a double top here. And then if that's the case, I would definitely be interested in shorting coin. I can almost guarantee you coin's going to drop if the dollar keeps going up, because Bitcoin's going to drop. That means that coin's going to follow through, right? So picking up maybe, in my opinion, some, a couple of, I would definitely look into shorting here. That's crazy. My first target would probably be, that's a thing though, like Bitcoin, Coinbase has been so it's kind of hard to place a target. If I had to pick, I'd go with like a 235 target. And then after that, it'll probably drop to 181, then 137. But I would definitely look into shorting coin. Man, I don't know. Let me see the 4-day. See, the 4-day looks really accurate, right? Again, perfect entries on the 4-day is pretty accurate. Let's see if we can run a 3-day on this. 3-day is accurate. 3-day is accurate. 3-day is accurate. Perfect entry. 3-day. Yeah, so I'd probably wait to short coin if it closes a 3-day trigger or a 3-day. Yeah, so it might actually end up closing give me a second. So it might actually end up closing soon, because I could definitely see this being a top here, right? Something like this. Something like that. Can I go up a little bit higher? Something like this, maybe. Like that, yeah, I'd say this. I'd definitely go with this, a channel, something like this on coin. Let me see if I can clone this to the lower side. Something like this. Would that work? I'd actually be more, I actually don't know if I like that channel. I gotta do a little bit more work on some on coin. But again, if Bitcoin drops, right, if we do close on the dollar like that bullish, right, on the dollar for the weekly, oh man, this looks like it's gonna run up to like $108. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. This looks very, very concerning right now. This will 100% have a major effect. I would say more on crypto than it would on stocks. I do think for stocks, I do think there's a really good chance that you actually recover pretty hard on SPY and QQQ, and you push to new highs while the dollar also goes up, right? So I'm not too concerned, because the market generally has been really, really strong lately. And it's going to stay strong, I think. I think it's going to stay strong up until 552, and then we can maybe consider a short up here. But as of right now, I do think everything's going to keep going up. I don't have any big worry about that, really. I think it's more in the crypto market, because Bitcoin already has a double top. The dollar already closed, bullish. It's going to close bullish today. So I do think this is the top of the crypto market, right? I do think this is the top of Bitcoin. It's going to just drop from here pretty hard, especially with that dollar closing the weekly again. So crypto week, stock market is pretty strong. It's not, like I said, I'm not gonna go too much into this, but I do think that the dollar is extremely concerning with the way that it's closing, right? And I think there's no way that this doesn't close a bull trigger. And you guys can see my indicators have been ridiculously accurate for, I don't know, every single time for like the last couple of years. Every single time, right? Perfect entry, perfect entry, perfect entry, perfect entry. I mean, I don't know what to tell you guys, right? The indicators fucking work. And it's genuinely the best indicators in the history of fucking economics and capitalism, right? So again, dollar, I think the shit's going to shoot up, right? Which is going to bring crypto down, but I think stocks are relatively still in really good strength, and I think we're going to keep pushing on SPY. So yeah, not a really big TA video, as more of just a bias towards direction. So stocks still strong, right? I think we'll recover to the upside still. I think crypto is going to tank pretty hard. So I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.